Being codependent means I need something outside of myself to be validated, accepted, and appreciated. Do you struggle with being codependent? Do you even know what codependent is? Being codependent means I need something outside of myself to be validated, accepted, and appreciated. Relationships are a perfect example where we need somebody to fill that void in us. I need my other half to be complete. And it's all a lie. Because when you go on a first date, it's an interview. I'm gonna tell you the best things about me, you're gonna tell me the best things about you, and if I think we click, if I think this is a godsend, if I think this is my soulmate, it means you're lonely. Yeah, because loneliness, when you meet somebody and it gives you butterflies in your stomach, it's because you're not lonely anymore in that moment. The butterflies in your stomach means go away. Don't go directly to that person. So it's wisdom. And how do I know that? Because I struggle with codependency. I needed a relationship to fix me. But because I needed it to fix me, when it didn't go my way, I would take it personal. And then I would ruin the relationship. I would make it toxic. And I would blame them and not me. That's being codependent. And this can be codependent on food, drugs, things, other things, many things. And that's being codependent. Why are we codependent? Because you grew up in an environment where you weren't receiving love. And it doesn't matter if your family has money and success. If there's not emotional love, you're gonna develop codependent habits, whatever it is. That's why when you go through a heartbreak, it's a lot harder to get over. Because see, there's heartbreak and there's toxic heartbreak. And toxic heartbreak is a codependent heartbreak. When you break up, you lose a part of yourself. You lose your identity. Because codependency is, I'm losing myself to be in love with you. That's why it is hard to get over that heartbreak. See, people don't understand when they're not codependent. It's like, dude, just get over it, move on, see somebody else. Because they don't get how hard it is to go through a codependent heartbreak. That's why it's so important before you get into a relationship, you gotta check your intentions. Are you codependent? Because if you are, then you have a part getting into this relationship. You have to not be that person. Now, how do you figure out if you're codependent? I'm gonna break it down for you. And the first thing is, 1, you need to be aware. You need to be aware that you're codependent. 2, you gotta accept that you're codependent and you need help. And 3, you need to have faith. Faith that I believe in my heart and in my mind that I can break the cycle of codependency. Those 3 right there are the first 3 steps, and you can do those 3 steps in a couple seconds. After those 3, from the awareness, acceptance, and faith, it takes courage now. You need courage. Courage, get a piece of paper, write out all the relationships that you've been in, write out how they hurt you, and then write out what was your part. Because your part, you can change that. And then you can look at the pattern that you go through. After you write that down, I want you to practice this, self-love. Find out what self-love means to you. Because think about it, if you can love yourself, then you're not gonna need love from others. Because we want love from others, love from things. Love yourself, and you won't seek that love. There's some wisdom that says, love will find you. And it's so true, love will find you. Because we can't get what we want, we get what we are. You get what you want, not what you are. And if you don't have love within you, then you're gonna attract toxic love. So write it out. Now, fears is the next thing. You wanna write out, what are you afraid of? Are you afraid of being alone? Then that's not good, because you're never alone. So you gotta understand that concept of that's actually a lie, you are not alone. So write out your fears. This part, pay attention, is so powerful. Like so powerful. And this is like a secret thing people use and it works. Write out an I want list. And the title of it is Ideal Partner. And you write, I want someone who, blah, blah, blah. I want someone who's, blah, blah, blah. I put on mine, I want someone who's respectful. I want someone who's loyal. I want someone who loves himself. I want someone who's ambitious. I want someone who loves animals. I want someone who's into fitness. With this I want list, what it does is this. You write out this list, ideal partner. And then I want you to be honest, because if you're not honest with this part, then this video is not gonna work. Be honest, write this list, look at it, and ask yourself, am I this person? Because if you're not that person, then you're not gonna attract that person. So you gotta focus on being those things on that list, one day at a time. And then that person will come into your life. Don't force it, just live it. That is a key component, because what's gonna happen is this. People will come into your life, because that's what the evil in the world does. It's gonna send you people, old crushes, old exes, people that just wanna hit on you. And that's where you gotta look at that list and be like, this person doesn't have these things on that list. Are you gonna walk away from it? Because if you don't, you're gonna fall back into that same cycle. But if you walk away from it, then you're gonna grow from it. And then you'll be blessed with that person that comes into your life. And that's how this works. Because when you wanna change your life, the evil will try to change you. Because when you do good, evil attacks. That's just how it works. Because when we're ruining our own life, the evil out there is like, hey, so-and-so's ruining their life anyways. I don't gotta do nothing. I'm gonna sit back, eat some popcorn, and watch this person ruin their life. But once you're like, oh, I got some awareness, I got some acceptance, I got some faith, I wanna change. The guy eating the popcorn, the evil guy goes, spits it all around. He goes, I'm gonna get this guy, I'm gonna get this girl. And bam, tries getting you in different ways. So be aware of that. It is so important. It's so important because you deserve to be in a healthy relationship. You do. I mean, why not? That's what life's about. Nothing is stronger than love. Love can conquer anything. It's so beautiful. Love conquers anything. So work on you. Work on you. Self-love. Find out what that means to you. Buy books on it. Do research on it. Listen to videos on it. Ask people who love themselves to see how they can teach you how to love yourself. Just to summarize everything, you're codependent because you grew up in an environment where it lacked love. That's because you're not born with self-love. We are taught self-love. So when we grow up in an environment without love, we grow up with emotional immaturity. We lack self-regulation. We don't know how to sit with these thoughts, with these feelings, with these emotions. So we seek it outside of ourselves. So break that codependency. Get out of that toxic relationship. Take a stand for yourself. Love yourself. Discover yourself. Be yourself. I know you can heal. I know you can love yourself. I know it. I know it so much. And you're gonna heal. So heal yourself, love yourself, be yourself. And I guarantee you, you'll experience love like no other. Like no other. I remember with me, I was so toxic. And I pray that the girls that I was with to find somebody better than me, because it was part of our story. We needed to get together, be toxic together, to learn from that, to find the person we're supposed to be with. And I'm with the person that I want to marry now, and they're happy on doing their own thing. And I'm glad for that. I pray for that. I got an extra tip for you. I recommend this. I'm not saying it's for everybody, but I did this, and this really solidified my self-love. Go celibate. If you're not in a relationship, go celibate. Being celibate means not having sex, not dating. Do that. It's almost like a detox for you. I did it because I wanted to see, why do I care about sex so much? What is it about this that I feel like I need that makes me a man? And when I started to not act on it, not go on dates, I would pray, I would meditate, I would write about it. And then I got this moment of clarity. I was like, whoa, my whole perception on being intimate with somebody was so wrong. I felt like I needed it to feel like a man, to feel accepted, to feel loved. Like that was almost like the thing, like, boom, I did this. Okay, I'm loved, I'm accepted, I'm beautiful. That's so wrong. So taking some time away from it I did it for 8 months, And then I had one scenario, learned from that, and then I did it again for another like 5 months. It's such a spiritual experience. It's so pure, it's so powerful. To give myself up like that is giving a part of me up. And when I got away from that for so long, it changed my whole view on it, and I felt empowered, I felt strong. I was like, you know what, I don't need this. I could walk away from somebody. This is not worth it to me. And the love for myself grew so powerful, because sometimes the way we view sex is so wrong, and that's what the problem is. That's just so what the problem is. So go celibate, figure out what you view sex is, see what you experience, and you take your power back to love yourself. And then when you're with somebody to share with, it's so much more powerful. And you don't have to worry about making it just about that. So, extra tip for you guys, take it if you want. It helped me a lot. Is it easy? No, but the benefits are so powerful. God bless. Thank you for watching this video. I'm super excited for the journey, and I want you guys to know that I understand the pain that you're going through. I almost ended my life due to my battle with addiction, mental health, and sexual abuse. So what I want to do now is I want to be that person to give you hope. I want to be that person to give you love. I want to be that person to give you faith, so you can believe that anything is possible. That anything is. Because when you think that, you will heal from that. And how do you do that? By suffering joyfully and staying high on hope.